how ya all doing? Me trying to act like my last video wasn't 3 months ago even though I said I would post more during summer break. Kinda crazy. I think that's the longest I've ever left you guys without a video. Ya all were so used to me posting every single week for as long as I've had this channel. What happened? Baby, this hiatus happened and dragged me with it. Lol. Sorry for my absence, queens. I was still active on Twitter though, so if ya all want more of my great funny personality, follow me on there or whatever. Girl, if I'm being honest, I really just wasn't feeling it and I didn't really know what to talk about nor had enough material to make actual content out of. Like, okay, I could have made a whole video with theories around Natalie's cult situation, sure. Maybe I will be doing that soon, but for now let's get into this new episode since that's what woke me up from my sleep. And don't worry because we have like 3 more episodes in a row coming, so I won't disappear again. Right off the bat I was gagged watching the premiere because I was fully prepared to be scratching my head the whole time trying to decode what's going on since Gloob was airing it, but this was in English. They're so funny for that, they really just wanted to be the first to air it no matter the language. Somehow I was wondering how they'd be able to dub it in Portuguese on time in such short notice. Gloob, your greed sickens me, but keep it up. It starts with a flashback with the old designs and everything, and Luka is going back to Brazil. There's no other way, kitty, he knows our secret identity. Sweetie, at least half your team knows you're Marinette, don't even bother at this point. I love how this whole episode feels like this picture. This whole season actually. The elephant now being the fact that Rena told Ladybug in season 4 that she can do whatever she wants and the only limits she has are the ones she puts on herself. Which makes sense because isn't that how they unlock their adult powers, Loki? So why can't she just give Luka one of those anti-Akuma charms that they dedicated a whole spiritual ass scene to in season 5 confrontation so he won't get akumatized? I'll come back to this later, but anyways. Also love how they never show Jagged or anyone else hop on that plane with him. It's just this 14-year-old going to Brazil. Is Jagged there still? His ass came with Luka to fight in the season 5 finale, no? Once a deadbeat always a deadbeat. Marinette is forever haunted by these lies she has to keep up with and they're eating her alive at this point. How many nightmares has she had this season? Also I might have to revisit the season 5 finale / the London special in another video like I did with the Paris special because I may or may not have changed my mind on some things, so expect to see that. #growth. Anyways, in Marinette's nightmare she's being bombarded with questions about Monarch and what really happened, and Gabriel's voice tells her to remember her promise. Promise, Lord. Then she hides in this room and Luka spawns with his fuck-ass guitar, so she confesses that she lied and he turns into Adrien, who reacts and gets akumatized. Oh baby, you need a hug. Also fuck you, Tiki. Tiki really doing everything in her power to doom this girl forever. How you see your holder like this and you still let this continue? Mind you, Tiki knows everything, and given how she never told Marinette to tell him the truth before, surely she knows it won't turn out that bad if she does tell him. Food for thought. I don't know. Her telling Marinette it would be better if she told Adrien the truth, knowing damn well that's not happening, as if she can't just go to him herself. Alright, Adrien is in his room talking to that damn frog and brings up how he couldn't be there for that final fight with Monarch, and finally asks Plag for the full version of events that he obviously doesn't tell him. Plag, you always been an up, almost as annoying with his cheese metaphors as Luka is with those music metaphors. Luka is such a fake music fan, mind you, he doesn't even listen to Luna Odd Eye Circle. Man, fuck these Quamies. Marinette surprises him with chouquettes because she knows that lady ain't feeding him shit. Also guess who's back? The grown-ass freak who was after 13-year-old Ladybug in season 1, trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. Don't think we forgot that. Seeing Marinette in the same room as him makes my blood boil. I'm not even gonna hold you. Another elephant they're not addressing for whatever reason. Like, why is the mayor keeping this man employed? Oh lord. They're there to ask Adrien if he wants Gabriel's stash remade because the first one that we saw was vandalized. Ooh, I wonder who vandalized it. And when we get that flashback of Argos and Rico destroying it and running off laughing, I know that's right. Like, especially if they were never caught, I feel like it must have been them. According to the freak who likes 13-year-olds, he worked with Gabriel and said he was like a mentor to him. Fork found in kitchen. So that's who taught you to go after 13-year-olds to terrorize them, huh? The freak goes on glazing Gabriel, and Adrien is like, fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
He tried to stop me from dating who I want, so fuck him. You all have no idea how relieved I am that they're getting in this territory. Like, yes, Adrien remembers all the terrible shit his dad did to him and he didn't magically forget because he's constantly being gaslit, but he's also conflicted because according to everyone else he's a hero who only he can't see. Bringing up the dry ass pancakes is frying me, but it's also a really good example because, like I've said a million times, that was damage control and an act on Gabriel's part that didn't last long. Theo getting that he was a good cook out of Adrien saying he made dry pancakes. Oh, you're stupid. Adrien baby, I'm so sorry. No, saying how you feel after he neglected and abused you doesn't make you a bad son. Natalie, I'm gonna whack you. Marinette says there's nothing he could have done and Natalie interrupts them and the tension is crazy. Natalie, don't look at her like that, I will be getting violent. Marinette is about to go to her guitar lessons with Luka via Zoom. The concept of her joining a band to end Kitty section we need that. Just as she's about to leave, she runs back to Natalie at the door and says she can't take it anymore and they have to tell him. Marinette, sweetie, you don't need Natalie's approval for this. And what does this lady do? Drag her by the arm and get aggressive. Have you lost your mind? That's what I'm asking you, the fuck? Have you lost your mind dragging that baby by the arm and with that attitude? Ooh, I will be pulling those tracks out. Natalie, don't piss me off. We have determined a truth and we need to stick to it. Girl, who's we?
Now you speak French talking about we.
Now it's we.
Το κομμάτι μας είναι τώρα. Κατάλαβες? Γιατί δεν ήταν το κομμάτι μας όταν έπρεπε να είναι το κομμάτι μας?
Marinette was the one deciding and you just went with it because it benefited you. Okay, let's talk about this for real though. I feel like a lot of you overestimated how much Natalie actually respects Marinette after the London special and those interactions in Where Papas. At the end of the day, Marinette is the reason Natalie is not behind bars and she knows it. Marinette deciding she wants to put an end to the lies and to Adrien's suffering, thinking he's a bad son for feeling abused because he is. Telling him also means Natalie faces consequences because Adrien will put 2 and 2 together about Mayura too. Natalie's bubble of safety is crumbling and she can't let that happen. Natalie was fine with going to jail as she said herself until this 14-year-old scared naive child said no, you're not going, and instead of insisting to do the right thing since Adrien does have most relatives to take care of him, which was Marinette's concern. She didn't even bother reminding him of that and let her destroy herself with these lies as long as she herself was safe. At the end of the day, she low-key doesn't give a shit about Marinette. The fact that she still tries to intimidate her and boss her around is crazy. Like, this lady got some nerve. Marinette probably wishing she let her rot in jail instead. Just kidding, she's too kind to even think that, sadly. Oh Natalie, you'll always be a snake. If you put your hands on that baby again, it's gonna get ugly. Luka has a fake girlfriend to show Marinette he's getting over her even though he's still in love with her. Oh Luka, get over the floor. No, I'm sorry, like, I can't take this seriously. This little boy pathetic for actually doing this foul. And the fake girlfriend is actually so I don't know how he doesn't like her like that. Hello? Marinette keeps messing up her speech using words like monarch and akumatized all day, and Luka is like, talk to me or whatever. Him still being the therapist after they broke up. Who we're gonna need to scoop this little boy up from the floor because he's that down bad. Marinette decides she'll go where he's at right now instead of just telling him on call, which would have been much better if you ask me. Roop tells him they should stop this fake dating thing if it's hurting him and he should tell her the truth. And apparently he did when he tried to give her the snake miraculous back before going to Brazil again. Also, I still can't get over him choosing Brazil of all places to run away. Like, okay, vacationing. He told her he was still in love with her, except he didn't because he reversed it. You all know where this is going. This is frying me. He admitted he wasn't even leaving because of Chrysalis, but because he was so mad over Marinette dating Adrien he felt like he would definitely get akumatized out of jealousy. Again, did they forget about those anti-akuma charms? Yeah, another elephant in the room that they ignored. Maybe he just didn't give a fuck about these charms or even remember they exist, but I wish she brought them up in case he was worried about getting akumatized or whatever. So he basically didn't tell her. The concept of leaving your country because you can't stand seeing your crush in a relationship, like, okay chaperone. With everything going on, I almost forgot he has a new outfit. I wish shit was new outfit new me type shit, but his whole personality still revolves around marionette. Adrien says no to the new statue and Ladybug lands in Brazil. Ooh, this scene made me so mad. Before I start crashing out though, okay shady bug nachos, I see you. You can't outdo the doer though. Okay, so she takes his miraculous and tells him the truth about Monarch. Now I don't wanna hear anything about Ella's reaction being too much, because what does this MF do? He starts tweaking, talking about knowing more than she does and that he's the only one who can fix this, and he just had to slip in a love confession too, like he's so unserious, and he starts yelling in her face to give him her miraculous, like hello, what the hell was that? Get those hands off her, little boy, don't make me whack you like Natalie. Why is everyone so aggressive with her this episode? I'm like yanking her arm and shit. All jokes aside, this is the most emotion I have ever seen Luka express, and I have no clue what the hell he wanted her miraculous for. A lucky charm? Some people said maybe he wanted to make a wish, but that low-key makes no sense, because would he just leave her there with the snake miraculous and go find Adrien to get his miraculous too? Would he even have the space power up as the ladybug holder if she agreed? Literally, what did he think was going to happen? No, like I've never seen him sound that distressed. Hello? It would have made sense if he asked for the snake back so she wouldn't reverse this or whatever, but the ladybug, what?
Give me the dollar.
No, I'm saying, do you want the dollar, or do you want to double it and give it to the next person so the next person gets $2?
Give me the dollar. You said if I want $1.
No, you're not getting a dollar.
She obviously reversed time, and this is literally Revelator all over again. This is such a tired concept, like they just did what they did with Alibit with Luka. If you all know me at all, you know I hate when they do this memory wiping shit. Like if I wanted to see a what it scenario, I would get my ass to O3 the fuck? Like give us something. Sorry, but I'm not gagging at memory wiping. They've done this a million times. Either let it happen or don't do it at all, because at the end of the day literally nothing progressed or changed. I feel like Luka should have suspected something happened and she turned back time, since she started panting out of nowhere and then immediately gave it back. The guy who likes 13-year-olds found out Adrien didn't approve of there being a statue of Gabriel and he got mad as hell. Try not to glaze Gabriel challenge. You're a father to no one? Oh exactly, Adrien, talk your shit. He ends up trapped with one hand exposed for some reason, like hide that hand. Speaking of hands, remember how Gabriel's huge ecmas couldn't do shit because they were so comically huge. Leela at least thought to give this one smaller hands that grow out of the big ones to actually reach the miraculous. Common sense really, but shows you Gabriel couldn't even be bothered to try. Also, this bitch's limbs grow right back when you amputate him. Good luck, queen. Another missed opportunity to bring Argos, like you know he would have obliterated this man. He was just about to get Ladybug's earrings too, but Adrien returned and somehow Leela let this man get distracted. Like come on. Adrien grabbed that Lucky Charm megaphone and started exposing the hell out of this man in 4K. Mind you, there were people around and probably even people recording all this, which is fucking insane because people will remember this. I just know they'll act like nobody heard this, but realistically, especially with that loud ass megaphone, this should have been breaking news literally minutes later everywhere on TV. Adrien Agreste exposes Father Gabriel Agreste to akumatized statue look-alike. No clickbait. This should have had press running after him after this. Him defeating the Akuma, that's literally Theo pretending to be his father who doesn't know shit by calling Gabriel out for the abuse. This is such a crazy scene and it's emotional as hell because it's everything Adrien was too scared to say to the real Gabriel. All the thoughts that make Adrien feel like a bad son for even having them, even if he's aware how much he messed him up. Like I'm so glad the writers didn't put rose-tinted glasses on him to always admire Gabriel and pretend the abuse didn't happen. Adrien literally being Gabriel's ender. Mind you, he's been talking to fuck-ass Theo this whole time, who I guess according to the people who claim people remember what was said after getting akumatized will remember Adrien exposing Gabriel. Like, is it not crazy to you all that the show didn't make this a big deal? Ladybug sweetie, how about you give this charm to Luka too, since he's been akumatized before? Her talking to this man, get a job, stay away from her. Oh, what, you don't find this 14-year-old attractive anymore because she's not 13 anymore? Slimy hoe. Adrien just accepts the fact that he will have to live with unanswered questions about Gabriel, and Manat is so gorgeous Tunnelina in this shot. No sweetie, Natalie is just talking shit because she wants to stay out of jail because she got her little cult going on that you have no idea idea about. In the post-end card scene, Luka's fake girlfriend watches Ladybug drag Luka away to talk, and she talks to her Kwame, which we later found out via Thomas is not a Kwame. The concept of oops Kwame not being a Kwame. Anyways, I thought Ladybug visited Luka again and was about to tell him again, but no, that was just the first time she went, but from the fake girlfriend's pod. Speaking of, it would be so tea if she started hitting on Marinette during her and Luka's guitar lesson calls. Like, think about it. Let her be messy. Okay, so this episode was kinda tea, but also I'm not really gagging like that because of all the snake miraculous bullshit. Like, I don't care, she should have slapped that pathetic little boy in the face for gripping her arm like that, yelling at her to give him her miraculous like, who are you? Marinette starts slapping bitches challenge. I know you got it in you. Anyways, for that you already know we're dropping a lot of points, so I'm rating this a generous 6.3 out of 10 just for that Adrien character development. Loki, can you even call it that? Also, Natalie pissed me off as usual. Marinette, be careful who you call a wump. And I can't believe they subjected me to more Theo screen time. Hashtag gagging, but in the literal sense. Conclusion, let's destroy the snake miraculous so this doesn't happen again. And when the fake girlfriend accidentally or not exposes Luka in front of Marinette. OT, let's get those fanfics started, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for Sleeping Siren.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry! What have I done? I'm so sorry!
I can't feel my kid.
Oh crap! I have the tiger sting like to be, guys. I have bad nerves. I'm so sorry. Feel better, okay?